Hello everyone, and welcome in Plus, your SOFTECH business. We provide Alfresco training, consulting, and maintenance of Alfresco ECM. In this tutorial today, I will share with you the lesson number 6 of our Alfresco Developers section. In this lesson, we will speak about Alfresco Java backend web script. Last time, we saw what is Alfresco JavaScript web scripts, and today we will see what is Alfresco Java backend web script. We will use this second method to work in this lesson. Alfresco Java backend web scripts. To work with Alfresco Java backend way, first, will you give a simple example? I will give you a simple example to explain this lesson. To execute any simple using or to execute any example using Java backend web scripts, you need first to install the Maven to your project. The second thing that you need is creating at least four files as follow. Means for working with following this way with the web scripts, you need to do two things. Okay, the first thing is to install the Maven to your project. I already installed it to my project, okay, so it's on my computer. And the second thing is to create at least 4 files as follow. We will see what are those files and what is the code of those files, the path of those files, and where we should how we should work with it, and what is exactly those files means. Okay, let's start by the first file is the Descriptor file, and as we saw in many times how we wrote or how to give the name to our descriptor file. So in this example, I used to give this name hello world. So this example is hello world example. So my ID of this descriptor file is hello world dot get that desk dot xml. Next file is Java class file. So as I said, today lesson is Java backend. So automatically we need a Java class file. And my Java class file, the ID name of this Java class file is hello world webscript.java. You can give any ID name as you want. Okay. What is Java class file is the controller file. We saw last time in JavaScript web script that JS JavaScript file is the controller file. But this time, while working with the Java backend web script, Java class file is the controller file. Let's move to see what is the third file is bean file. The bean file, what is the bean file? Bean file used to chain these files with Alfresco. Means the work or the job of this file is to chain those files with Alfresco. And what is the name of this bean file? I gave in my example web script. You can find this file. You can find this file in your Alfresco. I will give you the path to find this file. Just remember the name web scripts context.xml. Okay, so inside this file you will give your bean file or bean code. Let's move to see the fourth file. It's free marker templates file. This free marker template file is FTF file, and for displaying, we already saw this file is for displaying our program. We gave the ID name. My ID name I gave here is hello world. Okay, you can give any ID name as you want. .get, .html, and .ftl. Good. Let's move to C now. Details of each file. The descriptor file. Now let's see the file or the file path of the descriptor file. Create your descriptor file in your Maven project. Okay, so first you need to create your Maven. When you install your Maven project, you will create a Maven project. So you will go to your drive. I created my Maven project in eDrive. First, you create a folder. Inside the folder, you will create your project, Maven. So the name of my project, Maven, it's Alfresco SDK 2.1. You can give any name for your project, Maven. Okay. /repo and /repo src. So you find, so when you create this your full Maven project, Maven folder, and inside the Maven folder you will create a Maven project. So good. Now you will go to install this Maven to your Maven project, and you will find this path. You will find this path. I'm telling this and I'm telling again that you will find this path in Eclipse editor. Yes, because your project name will be in Eclipse, will be installed in Eclipse. So when you install this Maven project in Eclipse, first you create your Maven folder in eDrive. Inside the eDrive, you will create another folder called another folder name for your project Maven. Okay, and you will create your you will go to your Eclipse, and automatically when you will install Maven to your Eclipse, so this project will displayed, and inside this project you will find repo amp. You click inside and you will go to our src, and after main, and after amp, and after config, and after Alfresco extension, templates, web scripts, and inside the web scripts you will create your descriptor file. Okay, so now I think it's clear. So now let's move to another thing. So which code we need to write inside this file? Let's see. Okay, this is the code that we should write inside this file. Okay, so you give the short name as we saw in last lessons. So this is short name for our descriptor name, description, URL, okay, and authentication. Authentication will be for user, okay, and format default HTML. Format means that the HTML file for template file will be displayed, okay, and our HTML file means the template file, means FTL file would be displayed, okay, not a JSON file, okay, because our FTL, the extension of our template file, is HTML. Okay, good. So now let's move to our second file, Java class file, hello world webscript.java. Now let's see what is the file path that we need to put this file. As we've seen for descriptor, now let's see for Java class file. So in Eclipse editor, you will go to your project Maven project name. My Maven project name is Alfresco SDK 2.1. I will go inside repo IAM. After that, src main java com ml test means when I will click on main and after that Java, I will create this package name. Package name is com ml test demo amp. And inside this package name, I will create this class hello world webscript.java class. Now let's see. Now let's see the code that this class will contain. This class will contain this code, okay? So automatically the package name will be displayed in the app of the page com.ml.test.demoamp. You can give any package name as you want, okay? So let's see now our code. Public class hello world web script extend declaratives web script. So always when you want to create a Java class, okay, related to web scripts, you need to extend your Java class to declarative web script class, okay? Now let's try to read to understand this code. So execute empl always to execute our Java class code. And here we need to see, or we need to know that this line is very important. Model.put from Java, hello world. Model.put from Java. What that means from Java? This is a collection. First, you need to understand that this is the collection. Inside the collection, we need to write from Java first, and after that, hello world. Okay. The first thing that we write inside this collection from Java will be this thing that will be this parameter will be given, or I will give this parameter to a template file. Okay, the k. This parameter is the k, and I will give it to the template file. And the value of this k means the message that will be displayed of this k. It will be hello world. The value will be here. So the k that I will give to my template file is from Java, and I want to display, when I will give from Java, it will be displayed this message hello world. Okay, using a Java backend web script and return model. So a bin file. Let's see, the third file is the bin file. The bin file, as I said, this bin file may used to chain, or we used to work with the bin file to chain the files with Alfresco. So you try to find this file, web scripts, context.xml. So let's see where is the path of this file. So you go to your project name, after repo imp, src, main, imp, config, alfresco, model, repo imp, context. So inside the context, you will find this file, webscripts-context.xml. And so which code you should write inside? So this is the code. Let's try to understand this code. So inside the beans tag, you will have another bean tag, and you will give the ID name. So what is which ID name you will give. What is the ID name? This ID name, you need to remember that this ID name, it's composed with two parts. The first part is webscript dot. Webscript should always be written here, always, because we are working with webscript. So when you work with webscript, the ID bean will be webscript dot hello world. Hello world, this is, you should here write your ID file. In each file you gave hello world, hello world. For example, for descriptor file, we wrote hello world.get.des.xml. And inside, we will see in a template file as well, hello world.gethtml.ftl. Means that your ID name of the files, you will write to the ID name of your files here. As my example is hello world. So webscript.helloworld.get, because we'll display your message. The class. Here, the class, what you should write, you will give the package name of your class. And after that, the package name of your class is com. My package name, for my example, my package name is com.ml.test.demoimp. That's hello world web script. This hello world web script, here it's the ID name or the name of your class. As I told you, the name of my class was hello world web script.java. So you give the name or the ID name of your Java file here. Appearance, it's web scripts, okay? Same here. Bean, and you close the first bean and you close the beans tag. This is a very simple thing. While going step by step, you will be able to understand well. And I think that now it's clear for you. So now let's move to our fourth top file. The fourth file is free market template file. The free market template file will be displayed our message. And as we saw, it's the ID name, hello world. For my example, hello world is the ID name, .get.html.ftl. Now let's see the path of this file. We should create this file inside this path, our project name, after that repo imp, srl, src, main, imp, config, Alfresco, extensions or extension, templates, web scripts. So inside the web script, you will create your FTL file. Okay? Now let's see the following code. So now let's see the following code of our FTL template file. This one. The code will be only this line. So let's understand this line of code, okay? So message, we will, what message will be displayed? So the message is message, and the message that I want to display, it will be this one, $ and between brackets from Java. So as we saw in the Java class file, I told you that inside the collection, there is one parameter is the K. So we need to write the K here. And after comma was the message. So that message that was after the comma will be displayed when we write the K here between the brackets inside the FTL file. So normally what we will see as a message while displaying, we will see message, and after that we will see hello world, because is the value of this k from Java k. Okay, so this is our objective. We want to display this message. So let's see how it will work. So till now we understood what is the code, what we need to create to display this message. First we need Maven to install Maven. Second thing, we need to create 4 files. We saw each files, the paths, their path and their codes as well. So now let's to deploy, compile and test this program or this example. So for compiling and testing this example, we need first to open your command prompt. So you will go to open your command prompt. Why? Because we are working with Maven. So while using Maven, you will go and you will use your command prompt cmd, okay, and you will compile and run your program there. By this way, we will be able to open Alfresco share, because now this time we will not work with the Tomcats application. Yeah, because we are using Maven. So when we use Maven, we don't compile our program using Tomcat. Instead of Tomcat, we will use command prompt and we will compile our program there. Okay, and after that, we will refresh our web script and our message will be displayed. Okay, so let's see step by step how we can compile and test our program using Maven. So first, as I told you, open your command prompts. After that, go to E. You should write E drive, where you created your Maven folder, and press enter. I created my Maven folder inside this E drive, so I will write E drive. For you, maybe it's another drive, so you will write this drive inside. I will show you how to do that. Then type cd to change directly, then press enter. CD, we need to write a CD for changing it directly, means to move from folder to another folder. Okay, and after that, why we use to move to folder to another folder? Because we want to enter to our Maven folder, and after that we will use cd again to change directly to move to our project Maven. So as I told you, type cd space your Maven folder. My Maven folder is Amen Maven, so I will type cd space Amen Maven, and then I press enter. After that, I will write again cd space my Maven, my project name. My project name is Alfresco SDK 2.1, then I press enter. So I will write cd space Alfresco SDK 2.1 and I press enter. Type the command mvn in space install space this minus p capital run, then press enter. Browse your local host as follow. Then when you will press enter, when you will write this command maven install prun and you press enter, it's starting to compile your program. So let it be compiled and let it take all the time till we're finished, till you will see Tomcat start running. So when you will see Tomcat start running, means now your Tomcat is on. Okay, it's running. It's because you used to run or to open Tomcats using the command prompt, not that window, Alfresco Windows community, okay? Because our objective, if we use, as I told you, command prompt, is for running our program using So means when you will see that Tomcat is starting or running, means you reach to start your Tomcat using command prompt, and not that we used to do before using that window, Alfresco community window. This is our objective for using a command prompt. So next, you will browse your localhost as follow this link. Localhost 8080/alfresco tier /service/index. So here you will use the Alfresco tier, not shared tier as we used to do before. Before, if you remember, we used to write a share tier. Now we work with Alfresco tier. Okay, and after that, next step, enter your Alfresco credentials, username, because they will ask you for username and the password to enter to your web script. So you will give the username and password of Alfresco, of your Alfresco share. Click on refresh web script button. Click on browse all the web scripts and click on the URL of your example. When you will click on all web scripts, you will find all the web scripts that exist in your web scripts. So you try to find this URL, get /alfresco/service/simple/hello world. Simple/hello world, this is your URL that you gave between the tags in your descriptor file. Yeah, if you will return now to see this descriptor file, you will find this URL inside the URL tag. So this is URL of your example hello, of my example hello world. So now let's see how we can do all these things. Now let's practice all what I spoke about just now. So as I told you, now let's go to, after creating, and we will see here, I already followed the path and I create my descriptor file, hello.get.desk.xml, okay? And I created as well my Java class and my Eclipse editor following the path that I gave you. And see, the collection is here. And I already created my bin file. This is my bin file. Just focus here between the 19 line and the 23 line. Okay, this is our example, bin of our example. Those others is for are the bins for other examples. Okay, so just this one that I showed you, it's here, the bin is here. Okay, and I created as well the FTL file, this one, message from Java. So after creating all these files, now let's compile and test. So for compiling, as I told you, go your command prompt, cmd, click. My drive that I created, my Maven project, is E. So I write E, SD, to change directly, SD. And I write here my Maven folder. Inside Maven folder, I want to enter to my Maven project is Alfresco SDK.1. And now when I am inside my Maven project, I will compile it. So to compile this project, I will write this command as I told you, mvn space install space this minus p brand. Don't forget to put a space here as well between cd and Alfresco, and as well here cd and ml means your folder for Maven. So after writing this command, I will click on enter, and the compiling will start. The compiling will start the Tomcat application. So when our Tomcat application will start, at that time we will be able to open our Alfresco share. So it will take a few time. Then wait till it will be finished. So now, when the compiling is completed, means our Tomcat is started, okay? And let's make it bigger. Yeah, by this way you will see better. Okay, so when the compiling is completed, you can now start your Alfresco and WebScript as well. So now we will not, we don't use to open our Alfresco share. We will open only our WebScript. Okay. So only we will open our WebScript. So let's open. No, this one is good. So as I told you, let's return to our PPT, which URL that we need to browse. So which URL is this one? After compiling, or after compiling using this Maven, this command, Maven install -pren, and that compiling will finish. Now we browse our local host following this link. So I will copy this. I will copy this link and I will paste it here to open our web script, Alfresco web script. So as I told you, they asked me for credentials. So I will write my username, admin, Alfresco username, admin, and I will log. When I will log, I will follow the steps that I spoke about, refresh web script. I will click on refresh web script. It will take a time to refresh all the web scripts that I created. By this way, I will be able to display my message. So list web scripts, and I will click here, browse all the web scripts as well. So when I click browse all web scripts, now let's find the URL that I spoke about, this one. Get Alfresco /service/sample/hello world. This is the URL of my example. So where is the URL? Better. Yeah, I find it. Is here. Get /alfresco/service/sample/hello world. So I click on this URL to display what? My message. So while clicking, what I can see, my message and hello world means my program is working. The message is displaying. So I think that everything is clear, and I think that this lesson, working with the web script using Java backed web script, is clear and fine. So So I will tell you now, thank you. Thank you for watching and thank you for following me. And for more lessons, please visit plusyoursoftech.com. The URL is given below in the description. Thank you and hope to see you for more lessons in the future. Bye. See you.